Hello everyone, hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Cardano. Once again, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Level support on this channel is amazing, honestly. It's amazing. It seems to be a little bit more warmer in when the price action's going up, obviously, but when the price action's going down, everyone hates your guts and they want to shoot you. But I'll always tell you what to see. You know, even when we're rolling, I was telling you we were rolling, and even when we were rolling, I've seen bullish upside potential because we're creating bullish reversal patterns. You know, and when we're peaking out, we're creating bearish reversal patterns. So it is what it is. As long as you adhere to market structure, you know, whether you're going down or whether you're going up, it is what it is, basically. And there's a saying, okay, I've got loads of little sayings that I've created, but you don't cry on dips, you buy on dips in an uptrend. Remember that, okay? On dips in an uptrend, you buy on dips, you don't cry on dips, and that's basically it. And until we get sort of overextended and we start creating really negative bearish patterns, we are still in an uptrend. And remember that the trend is your friend until the end, okay? Break the trend, make a new friend. We was in a downtrend, coming down to a key level support, broke the trend, now in an uptrend, coming up to a key level resistance, okay? And as you continue to break that resistance, you know, this is why you still have upside targets in this space for these projects. So enough spiel. Basically, there was a lovely little update yesterday about the official release date for the smart contract Alonzo, okay? So Cardano's ADA token spikes another 16% as its smart contract update gets an official release date. This is bullish. Cardano's ADA token soared by 16% on Friday as investors prepared for its smart contract update. The network's developer announced a September the 12th release date for its Alonzo Purple upgrade. So Cardano's upgrade could help the blockchain match Ethereum's capabilities. So it's good, you know, and with that we've seen that price appreciation. There was a little bit of anticipation of buy the hype, sell the news, but it seems to be carrying on, doesn't it? And this is a very similar scenario to what we've seen with Ethereum as well. There was a little bit of a run up for Ethereum, and then obviously with that the upgrade there, it's just continued to appreciate because you are in a bull market, okay? And I'll remind you of that. You are in a bull market, not a bear market. There's no bear market here, I'm afraid, okay? And people that was telling you are in a bear market down here, a bear market hopium. It's a bear market hopium, okay? And unless you lose key levels of structural support, which you never did, okay? Look to the left of Cardano. Look at that solid structural support, which I told you the whole way along here, you're retaining this structural support until you lose that structural support. You're not in a bear market, okay? And that's basically it, full transparency. And right now, you're on the cusp of breaking the all-time high for Cardano. So there's no bear market here, I'm afraid, okay? There was only a bull market and a corrective phase of a continuation of a bull market. So, you know, to all the bears, you know, this is a top project, and it's doing this. You know, I'm full transparency. You know, the bear's not off the table. The bear is on the table if you lose this low, okay? And remember that. You lose structural support, you lose lows, you create lower lows, you're rolling over, you're losing structural support, and you're entering the bear market. But Cardano is showing no signs of it at the minute. You've retraced above the 050, you've retraced above the 0618, which is the golden ratio. You've absolutely obliterated the 0786. So you're looking at breaking the high or retesting at least, okay? If you break that, you've got a whopping impulsive move up here for Cardano, which won't hang around long. You've seen how quickly it impulsively moves, okay? How quickly it impulsively moves. It just takes off into space. The upgrades next month, it's all good. There's lots of money pouring into space. But again, I've not got a crystal ball, but you know, we're looking really good, aren't we, for continuation. Now, what I would like to see here, though, for Cardano, you are getting a little bit vertical, you are getting it a little bit overextended, and equally, as you know, when you do start to do that, you get a little bit parabolic, and this is where, you know, once the roll starts effectively, this is where it creates a cascade of selling, and if you don't hold structural support, this is where you do crash hard. You've seen it before for Cardano. Even when you come up here to the top, within a few weeks it was down here at the bottom, okay, which it came back up, made a lower low, a lower high, essentially a low back down, and come back down to test this as support, this rock solid area cluster of support down here, which it's held, okay? So, you know, do anticipate at some point you will run into a level of resistance, and hopefully, I'm hoping right now that we do go on from here for Cardano, okay? We do go on, we break this sign. Once we break that, probably potentially run into the 1.272 and a parabolic move here that we're going through for Cardano, where we do fall back and we rest on this previous high as support, okay? That would be absolutely golden to see that for Cardano, because that within itself, okay, say we do that, we top at the 1.272 and we do roll back to that, okay? We have, sorry, wrong one, I'm going to drop the fib on here. We have a new impulsive move up which I will give you because it's going to work in waveforms, okay, to the 1618 fib extension of $3.72. You know we've got a higher price predictions up there for Cardano in this bull run, okay, but so far it's showing enormous strength, okay, and why not? It's a fantastic project, and it's got some good news come out about it, okay. So yeah, it's looking really, really good. Right now we're pushing at $2.22. We are going a bit parabolic here. The gap in the EMAs is always a bit of an indicator to say, you know, potentially you're going to fall back to it. This is a 4-hourly time frame. You're breaking above the 786, so you're looking at a potential reversal wave here. You know, even from here to the all-time high, you're looking at a further appreciation of 11%. And you know what, I did give you this trade down here when you broke this level of resistance off this bottom. I said to you, looking at a retracement, and from this level down here I gave you the target, and that's a whopping 140% trade, with a continuation of a trade there, and a continuation of the impulsive move up from that break of resistance. You're looking at 327% long up there for Cardano, providing it continue to keep pushing up, break resistance, back test and hold support. You're looking good. So yeah, it's looking really good, and like I said to you, you've got this big large cup and handle potentially at play here as well for Cardano. And if we do go on here and we get rejected at the high and start to retrace back down to the 786, that could offer a beautiful little short up down to that particular level of support, where I would imagine, you know, you do come up, you get rejected, because that would be normal. It's major resistance, okay. And if you do start to come back and retrace, you create a beautiful little cup and handle there, a massive big bull flag, that essentially you've got this level of resistance just here. You know, this is a potential play. It doesn't mean it has to happen, but I'm just looking at a future trade setup for you guys, okay. So from here to the basin down there, the low, this is where if you did see a level of rejection just there for Cardano, this is where potentially, you know, come back, form the handle, and you can see the next impulsive move up towards $4, which is making us go up towards our impulsive wave up there at the 1618 of $4.31 in this bull run. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't hang around here for long, does it? You know, Cardano, it's a beast basically. So that's a little update for you today on Cardano. If you was to see a rollback, okay, and it does come quite hard, do put some cheeky bids on the yellow line on the 20 on the 4-hourly time frame, okay, and you might get lucky, but it's absolutely taking off at the moment. There's a lot of interest in it, and yeah, you are looking at a retest of this high at least coming relatively soon, I would imagine, at $2.47. But like I said to you, if you do see a level of rejection right there, that's normal, okay, and you do start to fall back, we will look at that particular retracement targets for you, and hopefully offer a fantastic entry point at that point, where you would build up a bit of momentum, form this large sort of consolidation event here, reset some of the levels, cool off a little bit for breaking the high, and then you've got your technical target of the large cup and handle, which we gave you. I think we said potentially, if you look back at the videos, I think down here as we're breaking out, so potentially this could form one big cup and handle, you know, and so far so good. So take care everyone, we'll be back tomorrow with an update on Cardano, but it's looking healthy. Bye bye.